Here are some of the most terrifying moments captured by a doorbell camera in real time. From kidnapping to a man who likes to ask questions.
Because I have a couple questions for you.
And someone who is just eager to get in.
Open the door!
This list will at least remind you to always lock your door. Starting off with this clip, recorded late at night. The footage shows a woman walking inside, but unfortunately she is just too late closing her door. But this must be some of the scariest camera footage. Imagine you're sitting at home, snuggled up on the couch, and you hear this outside. Pay attention to the left side on your screen. From kidnapping to this footage where we see this woman coming home with her child.
Go shower really fast. I need you to go shower. Please, Daniel. What's that?
She sounds a little irritated and wants him to take a shower. And maybe that's a good thing because they have no idea who is walking behind them.
Who is that? Get out of here! Get out of here! There's a guy outside. Look.
Imagine you wake up one day and you see this man downstairs at your door, completely lost. Just wait until you hear what he says.
Are you okay there? I heard screaming! Are you okay? Are you okay? I need to call the cops!
It looks like this guy would like to know if someone inside is okay, but I think he'd better ask himself.
Hey, there's a fucking emergency! We gotta save the world! We gotta save the world! Save the fucking world!
And sometimes you have people who enjoy kicking indoors and running away. What was this man thinking? But if you thought you had seen it all, we really need to take a look at this clip. This man stands at a woman's front door in the middle of the night. She is inside but never answered via the doorbell camera. So this man is just having conversations with himself.
I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you sure? Are you absolutely certain?
I did some research, and so it turns out the woman was home alone. But as I said before, she never answered the door or had any conversations with this man. In fact, she was in full fear, hiding herself in a house where he could not see her. You'll hear her husband jump on the ring after a bit in the next video, where it only gets stranger and stranger.
Yeah, can you hear me? What I'm looking for is for the girl that's in the house to come out here because I'm gonna hurt her and kill her. You have her open the door. I'm gonna rape the girl that's on the other side of this door when she lets me in.
From someone who has conversations with himself to a stalker who just doesn't say anything at all and just walks behind you. Watch the guy with the red head. The worst part is she has no idea she's being followed. What would go through his mind to follow her? What would he want? We know that scary people exist, and this is another good example of it. But unfortunately, it doesn't stop there. But there is nothing scarier than a stranger standing at your door. Imagine you are home alone, and this man is at your door. It almost looks like he is under the influence.
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. I love you. Oh, but unlock the door. Why won't you answer? You come over here right now. I'm getting angry.
On April 24th, 2023, a man in a red jacket and another person are seen approaching the front door of the house. Before knocking or ringing the doorbell, the man in the jacket immediately starts attempting to break down the door. The house had 2 Ring cameras, one above the garage and the other was a Ring doorbell camera. The door doesn't budge after those few seconds, so the camera falls to the ground from the impacts. By this time, the homeowner had woken up in a panic and was checking their camera's feet for an explanation. They noticed their doorbell camera on the ground, and so they switched over to their other camera. The banging noise rang out throughout the house, and they could now see what the man was doing. Because the owner said hello through the camera, that was enough to scare the men off, and they ran away. But if you thought this was it, then you're wrong. This creepy footage is recorded on the early hours of April 9th, 2023. The homeowner was asleep when the video was recorded. He woke up and got a notice on his phone. And this is what he saw. The woman tries to get into the house through various keys. She even looks to see if there is a hidden one. This woman has definitely lost her way, probably under the influence of something. She even thinks at one point that the key should be in the camera. And sometimes you have people who think they can hide while a camera is pointed at them. This man rings the doorbell and immediately hides behind a car. Also, he has something in his hands. What do you think his intention was? Would you open the door?